Hello everyone and welcome to a brand new episode of WWE, well, this week in WWE news. So obviously this news package has been taken from my podcast, DownForThe123, which you can find on iTunes and SoundCloud, basically fucking everywhere. That'll be in the description below. Don't forget to tweet at us your questions to be mentioned on the podcast. Don't forget to give us a subscribe on iTunes and YouTube. Give us a like, put in some comments and put your thoughts down below. Let's crack on with some news. So first piece of news we have for this week is Bray. Obviously we've missed a shitload of news, so there's like, let me quickly count off the top of my head, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, about 10, 11 pieces of news to talk over. Yeah, why not? So first thing we want to talk about is obviously sticking to NXT. There was a lot of weird stuff going about NXT because obviously this one's called NXT TakeOver The End, and then you've got NXT TakeOver Brooklyn. Ticketmaster actually pulled it from their website about 3 days ago or 4 days ago, speculating that, okay, is this event even going to happen? But NXT TakeOver is still scheduled for the SummerSlam weekend, even though all the shit for like it's not going to get taken over, but 100% it is going to be TakeOver Brooklyn, it's Brooklyn, New York again. So that'll be fun to see. Hopefully it can live up to last year's NXT, because that was fucking amazing. Sticking with the NXT, we have someone who I'm looking forward to bringing back. Hopefully we can see him back sooner rather than later, and that is, looking to be the case that Hideo Itami's NXT return could be approaching sooner than, most people would have thought. He got injured. He had a shoulder injury which required surgery. I believe in near the end, like November-ish time of 2015. So it's been a while, and obviously when it comes to the actual show, when it comes to shoulder injury, look how long Sami Zayn was out for. So who knows? But according to the Wrestling Observer, Hideo Itami is actually scheduled to make his return to NXT in the next few weeks. No specific date is actually mentioned, but there'll be a couple of tapings after NXT TakeOver, near the end of June time, so like the following weeks after June. So it'll be interesting to see if he pops up in any of them. He probably will. So yeah, good to see him back. Hopefully see him back soon and get him into a fucking great bit. I think I've already spoke about this on Monday Night Raw's review, because I spoke about the draft and the whole brand split in there. But for those of you who missed it, I'm just going to talk about it again. Why not? So a casino in where is it? Moga Sun located in Connecticut is advertising a Smackdown live event on, obviously, after the July 18th of July, I think it is. All Smackdowns going live on a Tuesday, and this event is actually going to take place Tuesday, August 23rd. So obviously that's way into the summer. The draft and the whole brand split would have already happened by then. So it's already advertised on their website. I've clicked on it right now. It says WWE Smackdown returns to Moga Sun after 3 years. What will happen just after 2 days after SummerSlam? So it'll be interesting to see. This would be the fallout of SummerSlam. So interesting to see how they like advertising it like that. But it does actually say, see your favourite WWE Smackdown superstars, including Dean Ambrose, AJ Styles, The New Day, Sami Zayn, Cesaro, Paige, and Naomi, and many, many more. So does this kind of like confirm that this is the actual, like, is this what the draft is going to happen? This is the definitive Smackdown roster. And it's quite interesting to see that they've only named these people. Like, it's been heavily speculated that obviously John Cena is going to be joining Smackdown as well, because he wants to be the main kind of face on there. But like just looking at that, like John Cena face, Dean Ambrose face, AJ Styles heel-ish, I believe. The New Day face, Sami Zayn, Cesaro faces, Paige. It depends if she's going to be face or heel. We don't know yet. Naomi probably heel. That's one heel out of all them people. So like, what heels are they going to get? So presuming they're going to get, just off the top of my head, just thinking, if they do bring in John Cena, it will make sense to bring in someone like Bray Wyatt. Because you've got Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens, but then, you know, that's not really leaving Raw much talent left, I suppose. But hey, we'll see what happens when the draft happens. Next piece of news we have is that Vince McMahon is reportedly losing a lot of faith in Sasha Banks. No, because this is generally a bit of a Daniel Bryan. It's almost like a carbon copy of the whole Daniel Bryan situation. It's quite disappointing, really. Obviously, Sasha Banks hasn't been on TV for ages, and ever since she basically sold the show at WrestleMania 32, and obviously there was a lot of speculation coming back that she's gonna come back and challenge Charlotte for SummerSlam. But now there's a lot of reports saying that Sasha Banks actually injured at a house show. When the referee need her in the head. So obviously that's led to concussion symptoms, and all this is just apparently left Vince McMahon in a wonder if Sasha Banks is fragile, a bit like the way Daniel Bryan was, and he's basically potentially given up on him, which is a bit disappointing. And obviously the Wrestling Observer had this to say about the whole situation. So it goes, the bad part of Vince McMahon is that on several occasions he said that to believe Sasha Banks knows only one speed, and that's all out. Even months ago, when she was compared to Daniel Bryan, feeling her injury was feeling that she was very injury prone. The label isn't the kiss of death, but it does come to a point where if there's too many injuries, they can get leery, and you never know what when that point. Since Vince has had the same thing like a couple of times when it comes to Edge, Daniel Bryan. So when it comes to injuries, WWE have got really, I don't know, like sensitive. And I hope this isn't the case, because it's a knee to the head. You know, it was accidental. It obviously, hopefully, it's not a serious concussion. It's only a minor concussion. But let's just hope this is fine and nothing happens, please, because we want to see her at SummerSlam. Let's be honest. But next piece of news, we have the Pabst Blue Ribbon beer, I believe it is furious at WWE after WWE released John Cena's newest shirt design. So this happened before Monday Night Raw, I think a couple of days before Monday Night. May 27th, I've got it. So WWEshop.com tweeted, all new at John Cena apparel, hustle, loyalty and respect. Get your new John Cena top now at WWEshop.com, and there's links and stuff, and that was on May 27th. And obviously, if you have a look at the beer and the John Cena thing, there's a big resemblance. It looks the same. Like the whole blue, there's like a blue ribbon in the background. It looks exactly the same as John Cena's shirt. So the beer actually tweeted John Cena and WWE. So they tweeted a message to at John Cena and at WWE. We have a chokehold called the cease and desist. Pretty sure we see you, and then the middle finger emoji. Amazing. Well, that led to John Cena having to change the design of his shirt just before he came out on Monday. Oh, not just before he came out, but I think it was like 2 or 3 days, or 2 days before he actually came out on Monday Night Raw. So how about that? Bit of insider news there, but you didn't expect that. What else we have? Oh, okay. So obviously, on Monday Night Raw, it was revealed that Goldust is going to be the pre-order unlockable character that you can get for 2K17. So this has obviously led into great speculation. Is he going to come back and wrestle in the WWE? Is he going to come back and get taken into the Hall of Fame because when it came to Ultimate Warrior getting a pre-order that same year, well, when the game came out, the following, basically the next Hall of Fame, he was inducted. Sting, when you could pre-order him, I believe it was when he was coming back to the WWE, so he came back and had a couple matches at he appeared at Survivor Series and then had a match at WrestleMania, and then Terminator was obviously because of WrestleMania 31. So, but then not to forget that Arnold Schwarzenegger actually got inducted into the Hall of Fame that year. So basically, if you're pre-ordered, then you're back in the company basically. So this has obviously blew up the speculations. Is he going to come back for Hall of Fame? Is he going to come back for a match or something? But if you saw the trailer on the video, if you go to the YouTube channel and click on the news video, I'll put the actual photo up there. But during the trailer for the pre-order for the game, I think it's he's in the back. Goldberg's in the back of a police car or something, and he drives past a sign, and the sign says Suplex City. Ooh, please let this be a match, because the last time these two behemoths had a match, it was shit. It was terrible. But if Goldberg and Brock Lesnar go against each other again at WrestleMania 33, holy fucking shit! Oh my god. Just be amazing. Let's be honest, it will be amazing. Please let this happen. Please. Oh my god, if that happened, that would be amazing. Next piece of news we have is that Ric Flair believes that you should not boo Roman Reigns anymore. Talking about Roman Reigns in his podcast. I never knew he had a podcast. Oh, how about this? But this is a quote he had to say, so I'm just going to read out the quote. So he said that, look at his match that him and AJ Styles had at WWE Payback. Holy cow, what a match. Start, restart, start, restart. And you all know how AJ can fly about, with Jericho should know. He works with AJ Styles, he's talking about at this point. He works well with Jericho's style of work, but Roman Reigns is hung right in there with 30 minutes. Roman has got legs. It makes him a better performer. You can't boo him anymore. But he just had to work hard to win him over. But the company just proves everybody right. They did the right thing. Bret Hart and I just saw each other the other day, and Bret was hammering the company for the way they treat Roman. Roman is as happy as he can be. Bret is fine now too. And obviously they were talking about, and then that led to conversations about how he put him in the sharpshooter at Payback, I believe it was. But yeah, so interesting to see that him and Bret Hart are actually quite, it's safe to say they're quite annoyed about the whole thing, and want it to change. And to be fair, it's true, it should be changed. Like, WWE should turn him heel. Full stop. There you go. That's how you do it. It's simple as that, really. Something else interesting in the news that came up is that John Cena's return actually helped the Raw ratings against the big NBA final playoff game. I believe it was the Game 7 between Golden State Warriors and Oklahoma City Thunder. So, the main... Wait, let me finish it out. Okay, so May 30th edition of Monday Night Raw finished at an average of 3.2 million viewers, and last week's show came to an average of 3.26. So the 30th was I didn't read the rest of it. I keep breaking up today. I don't know what's wrong with me. Okay, let me start again. May 30th, which wasn't. Yeah, it was this week. Yeah. No, it wasn't. Yeah, it was. Oh God, what am I talking about? Right, it finished averaging at a 3.229 million viewers, and the I don't even know what I'm saying. Like this, I'm reading this article, and this article is fucking confusing. Let me just read it out for you. This is what the article says, word for word. The May 30th edition of Monday Night Raw finished the night averaging 3.229 million viewers. Last week's show came in with an average 3.269 million viewers. The NBA playoffs game drew the largest rating for cable television NBA postseason history with 15.996 million viewers. However, in recent months have shown the wrestling ratings are less affected by head-to-head sports competition than ever before, due to there being far less casual fans who might tune out of the product now than the past. And then it just breaks down Monday Night Raw. Never mind. Fuck that whole bullshit. I'm just going to break down Raw's ratings for the evening. So in hour 1, Raw averaged about 3.282 million viewers. The second hour with 3.324 million viewers, and then the last hour with 3.081 million viewers. So obviously the peak was at hour 2 during John Cena's when John Cena came out, the whole John Cena segment. But the funny thing about this is Raw timed the John Cena segment with half time between that match. So it was half time in the NBA game, and then you switched over to USA. John Cena was out there with AJ Styles. Yeah, you're gonna watch that for a bit while it's half time. Why not? Like, genuinely, that's all it was. But at least they've got some ratings back. And to end, oh my god, I need some water badly. To end the news segment for today, we have Bray Wyatt to make his WWE turn next week. So this is interesting, pure because Wyatt has been out since April when he injured his right calf in a live event in Milan. What a bastard, because the next event was the event that I went to, and I missed you, Bray Wyatt, you piece of shit. So there's no actual word, like, you know how they said, oh, John Cena's going to return here. There's no word on when Wyatt's going to return on Raw or Smackdown, or is he going to get involved in the Money in the Bank match, because there was 7, now there's 6 people, but there is actually 7. Who knows? But yeah, it's hopefully we're going to see him back very, very soon. It's about time we had a good heel and a good performer back. He has been missed. It is about time he came back in. And hopefully we can see him involved in the Money in the Bank match if he can be up for it. Because it most likely, I think he pulled his right calf or something like that. And you've just pulled a muscle and you don't want to come straight back into a fucking ladder match. But hey up, is Bray Wyatt. Let's see what happens. But yeah, that is it for today's video of what has happened in the week of WWE and WWE news, or whatever the fuck you guys want to call it. Yeah, so I hope you all have enjoyed this video. It took me a long time to fucking edit in, sort of this new stuff out, so I hope you guys have enjoyed this new format. For you guys who have came here from the podcast, hope you all have seen the videos and seen the photos and thought, oh yeah, this is cool, yeah, subscribe, like. Yeah, so don't forget to give the subscribe, like, comment your thoughts down below, tweet us your thoughts at DownForThe123. The Twitter's in below, iTunes is below, SoundCloud is below. Give us a full listen. So obviously don't forget this was a snippet from the podcast, so if you do want to listen to the full podcast, this was from the episode of NXT, Smackdown and News. So if you do want to listen to the whole podcast, go over to our iTunes or our SoundCloud and give us a little listen. I'd be much appreciated. Yeah, so that has been it for today's video. Hope you all enjoyed this. I've been your host of DownForThe123 podcast, Suki, and I will catch you all you guys on the next video. Cheers.